Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Sunny here where I'm at. Hope it's good weather where you're at. I thought I'd throw a little quick one up here, maybe a short stream, and say hello to everybody. I don't usually do one on a Sunday, but hey, first time for everything. But appreciate you coming by, guys and gals. And what's up, Zinc Master? Oh, did I put the wrong AM on it? I have to go back and change that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I messed up. That would explain some things. Oh, well, I'm half asleep. What can I say? Let me see if I can go in now. Actually, hang on a minute. I'll edit that. Or if I can edit it. No, I can't. Oh, well. They see it's live. They see it's live. I'll watch that a little closer next time. Apparently, I swear I hit that part, but I must not hit it right. But thanks for the tip, Andy. Hope you're doing good. Hey, morning. Reloader 762 is with us. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Thought I'd just throw one of these together and talk to you all for a while. And check out my background. Got water there. Actually, that's a waterfall, but you can't tell it. It looks more like a river or a creek, which I kind of like. Morning, 351 Cleveland. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope all of you are doing well this morning. Oh, I'll do this update on a tip on Echo here in a minute. He just texted me, by the way, this morning. See what he says. He'll have his service on the 19th, or he thinks on the 19th, Saturday the 19th of this month. So he'll probably be back in the saddle sometime around that time frame. And start doing probably some Monday interviews, and who knows, he's also, you got to remember, he's got a range out there. So we're probably going to do some live range videos, which I don't know if that's new or not, but we're going, well, never mind. I'll keep some of that details quiet on that. But sometimes I think I talk too much and forget and shouldn't say certain things. But anyway, stay tuned what's coming, guys. We're going to try some things anyway. Oh, good morning, Raquel, Cottonwood Ranch. Enjoyed your live, by the way. It's I almost jumped in there the other morning, but I was drinking coffee and I wasn't quite awake. I'm not typically a morning person. I used to be, but it seems like since COVID, it's got where I'm in bed about 8, 9 a.m. typically now. As long, I can't highlight. I keep forgetting. As long as Echo is doing good, he's doing good. Yeah. I haven't heard nothing. I know he is going to Florida to see some of his doctors. And he's going to get apparently cable fiber optic out there where he's at. Can you all hear me okay? Hey, Cranky Cletus, good to see you. Been a while, hasn't it? Boy. John Paul is with us. DW D37. Good morning, brother. Good morning to all you ladies and gentlemen. Good. Very good to see you. A lot different here when you stream by yourself, that's for sure. But I did one last week, so I'm pretty sure I can halfway keep it going this morning. I think I need some more coffee instead of water. I got to leave out here in a few hours. I'm going to my daughter's and probably spend the night. I appreciate it, D-Dub. Thank you, man. My voice, I've had a chest cold, which you all probably remember here a while back when I was streaming. I was coughing and my voice was shot. I'm still having issues with that. I've had a chest x-ray, but no update on it. And I do the inhalers sometimes, but I don't know what's going on. I thought it was ragweed allergy, Hey Andy, you gonna be streaming live in the future too? Seemed like you mentioned you were gonna do some lives. I need to jump in there when you do them. Say hello. He is the Zinc Master. I like your new name though, and the flag, but I missed the Camaro part. Boy, I tell you, everybody's in this community and probably others, I'm sure. Uh, they keep getting shut down. Zinc Master says, hello, start some line. Yeah, I was thinking you mentioned that a while back. So, yeah, that'll be great. And like I say, me and Echo going to try to do some live streaming and do some different things, not just reloading on the bench and all that. Hey, good morning, Drunken Chef, or afternoon. It's 11:51 a.m. Eastern time here where I'm at. Oh, geez, Google's talking to me. Hang on. Picked up my phone. Good to see you, Stock Explorer. Good morning to you. Appreciate you coming out, Cottonwood Ranch, Stock Explorer. These are some new people, guys, some new friends. And I wasn't going to use that waterfall here around this edge at first. And then I said, well, when I put my, my camera up there, it looks more like a creek, which you can barely see the waterfall on the right there. But I got a bunch of backgrounds now from, actually, they're supposedly blue screen backgrounds from a guy named Wayne, Custom Screen Printing, gave it to me. Let's see what D-Dub's got going on here. Nighttime coyote season is open here now. Going to the range today to get my 22-250 sighted back in after some low development. Need to get the thermal. Boy, that thermal scope, I would love to do hog hunting with a thermal scope. And now I was thinking in most states, coyotes, you can hunt year round. But probably your state, apparently it's just open season there. Okay. Hey, GGW Outdoors. What is up, brother? Broke Loader 2 is with us. Mark Thomas has joined us. Good to see you, Broke Loader. Mark, GGW. These are some of my regulars here in this community. Anyway, I thought I'd jump on here and does the poll show, guys? Let me know if it does, that poll. I don't see it here. I actually messed up. I did the poll and then I took the poll away and I did what to call add something. I forget what it was now. And it put up some print there, like with the questions and answers, and it wasn't the square poll. I don't know. I just heck with it. I've never did a poll, so I thought it did show up. Okay. Yeah, you all click it. If you don't want to learn it, hey, especially the new people, if you're interested in it. I may do more polls, kind of get a feel what's going on out there with my live stream. Morning, Vanessa Kitty. Good to see you. You should still be a mod, Vanessa, I'm sure, if I remember right. Oh, okay, GGW, yeah. I was wondering if it was there, but it left some, when I took the poll away, it left some, it has a thing down at the box that added something else. And when it did, it printed it on there, and I could not remove it at all. And I just said, oh, well, just the way it goes. But I got to learn how to do it, actually. I could do one, poll question, and I didn't take time because it was, coming down to the stream time. So I just posted that one question. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Hey, we got Bobby Barlow with us. Good to see you, Bobby. Thank you for dropping by. Hope it's good weather where you're at. 44 degrees here on the East Coast and sunny right now. We had some rain, though, the past few days, a little bit drizzling and messy here in East Coast. See what Zinc Master here is saying to us. Broke load right too. I just figured I would use the nick. That was a good idea, actually, Andy. I heard about Walter's channel. Boy, that was well, yours too, right, Andy? But you know, I thought, wow, I tell you, they're. I have been going around. I go everywhere on YouTube these days, and I do see a few people in live stream holding up rifles and stuff, and I kind of told them be careful because if somebody flags that you will go down. I don't touch handguns, here. I can show you the handgun for any of you new people, but never touch a gun in a live stream. And YouTube is very strict on that. Now, granted, you may not get taken down maybe 5-10 times, but they will get you in time. So you got to be very careful. And broke loader 2. So what you guys got going on? You got any new reloading here this morning or today? I'm still messing with 223. I actually just dumped the powder out. If I had the powder in it, I would go ahead and load live. But I'm kind of pushed for time today. I just kind of threw this up, and I really don't have much time for this one. Think Master. No. Oh, okay. Got you, Andy. Well, I heard D-Dub, it was, gone. Yeah, I don't want to say much on here about names and whose channel's what. So kind of keep that under the radar. Yeah, I'll let Zinc Master tell you that. Let's see what Vanessa says here. I commented on Boss Jim's and Uncle Jim's stream and was bumped out of the show. List the mod and can no longer type in chat there. Made new name. Wow. Huh. What was it? You say Bostumes. What did you comment on, Vanessa? Can you repeat that? That's interesting. Morning, Michael Hartnick, or good afternoon, or good evening. Hope you're doing good, Michael. You mean if we're getting where we can't say nothing in the side chat, boy, we really are getting in trouble. YouTube is really changing on us rapidly. But I do see in other streams, some people, they're sitting there like, with a rifle holding it up. And I go, oh boy, but luckily so far they're okay. And that's, as long as they want to do it. Everybody can do what they want in their channel. Absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate Stock Explorer dropping by. I hope if you're still listening, good morning to you. And I appreciate Cottonwood Ranch stopping by. She's a good channel. She's got a ranch and horses. So it's cool. Some cool stuff. And, got some pigs too. Hey, good morning, Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. I was telling Raquel earlier that I almost jumped in that morning, but I just figured it's hard for me to wake up in the morning. I think I've jumped in Tasha's stream, and I literally just couldn't talk much. I was just half asleep. Okay, here we go. That's what Vanessa says. YouTube did that to me. I made comments on the costumes. The panel war. Oh. Wow. That's unreal. Well, their algorithm or AI or whatever is really getting crazy. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with commenting on a costume on Halloween. Sorry that happened to you, Vanessa. I don't know if I could ever do it. You did well on that, Raquel. I don't know if I could do a 24. Whew, that's a long time. Now, if I had some fill-in people on a panel, like maybe Echo, let me wander around and take 20, 30-minute breaks. I probably could do a 24. But I have a hard time sitting. I just can't handle it. It not only hurts me, it just bores me to death sitting. I'm more of a walking, standing person. Let's see what he got on here. Hang on, Broke Lover. Let me highlight you. I hope Elon Musk soups up Twitter to complete with YouTube. Yeah. Oh boy, the people are really complaining about him. You know, the mainstream people. I think even the not to go political, but even the administration mentioned the other day about investigating him. Now, why all of a sudden they want to investigate him? I guess because why? He's trying to remake his business and make it a little more free, maybe, you know, for everyone to speak on. Cottonwood says, let me highlight her. It helped. The AI never left me. We were only two at one point. Yeah. Yeah, it does. How many subs did you get out of that, Raquel? That 24 Live? I'm curious about that because I may end up. I know my co-host Echo. He'll do it. He'll get coffee and he'll go 24. There's no doubt. Hey, Tasha. Good morning. If you don't have to sit the whole 24 hours, you can take breaks. Have you? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. Just saying, hey guys, you all talk. I'll be right back and take little breaks and stuff. Walk around a little bit. But Tasha has a channel. She does actually I think she streams. Yeah, she streams 7 days a week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. She does at the truck stop show where you just sit around and talk, and it's adult only stream. Hey, good morning, PA Reloader. Good to see you, man. Been a while. I can't remember if I commented, but I was watching some of your videos the other day. I think I got busy and wasn't able to comment on them, but I was watching a few of them. Watching one of your old powder coating videos. And I was kind of surprised because it's so risky showing that stuff now. We got Janet Homestead. Where are you? Good morning. Thank you for dropping by. Oh, Hobbies Hobo is with us too. These homestead channels, guys and gals, they're good. They really are. You got everything from ranches to horses to farm. I mean, all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. In my opinion, reloaders have a lot in common with homesteading, ranches, and all that because we all like gardens, canning, prepping, you know. So I do think we have a lot in common with people. Because reloaders typically, I've always been kind of a survivalist camping guy. I have a fire kit. I could show you. It's back there in my room. It's on a military little pouch. And I can make a fire probably, God, if my fire got rained out, I could probably make a fire probably 100 times. I have a process even for drying out the wood with candles, pushing a little piece of board underneath it and drying out the tinder actually to where I can get the wet wood on top and dry it out. But we'll talk about that later. Oh, Ram 4x4 is with us. Good morning, Ram. Sorry I missed you, man. I got to talking. Sometimes when I get to talking, I look away from the side chat. Ram says, hello, AR. Let me see. Hello, AR. Just wanted to say hello to you and all the good people. Yeah, great seeing you, Ram. Been a while, hasn't it, brother? I miss our streaming days. I do miss Thursday nights. Don't. I miss all of you there streaming. I'm not sure if even if my slot's filled up, I'll still start streaming. So I've been streaming a long time there. About probably a year, maybe. Let me see what Rebecca says. And she's got a good channel. She's a nice lady, very nice. So is the Cottonwood Ranch. Rebecca makes hats. My mother used to do crocheting and you name it. She made the, what do they call it, Rebecca? Those Afghans? Is that what they call it? I got a bunch of those in my closet, probably about 3 foot tall or 5 foot tall, folded and stored. My mother made. I had white ones, pink ones, brown ones, every color you could imagine. My mother was into that stuff big time. She says, I am making a pot holder and dish rag now, so I miss you saying hi to me. Okay. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, thank you for coming by, Rebecca. I really appreciate it. Any of you new people come by, I definitely am humbled, and I appreciate it. And of course, my not older crowd, but my regulars on here. good seeing them again. We'll be doing even when Echo gets back up, I'll do streams sometimes, with him still, like the old days. I'll be his co-host, and sometimes he'll be my co-host. Sometimes I may stream just live, by myself too at times. And he does have a few videos up. I'm sure some of you reeler guys have seen it, where he's out there shooting guns. And I did mention another stream. Someone in my family, my brother, bought a brand new 629 44 mag, 4-inch, 4+ inch something revolver, $1,000 the other day, a few weeks ago. I don't even know if he's fired it yet. I would have bought it probably in 6-inch, but that's just me. But a great gun to carry if you can handle the weight. But I appreciate each and every one of you come by. Oh yeah, no problem, PA. We got to get you back on the panel, man. Get back to our old days. MacMan, I talked to him the other day. I'm not gonna announce anything, but I think he's gonna start. He'll be with me sometimes, kind of co-hosting and occasionally, and he will be. I'll let him talk about that. I won't say nothing. That's the problem when you talk. If you're not careful, you end up saying stuff you don't blow people's premiere. You know what I mean? So I'll keep quiet on that one. But I appreciate each and every one of you ladies dropping by. Rebecca, Raquel, Tasha. I really do. It's great seeing you. How you been doing, Hobo? I think he's in California, if I remember. Let me scroll this, make sure I'm not missing anything you're saying. If I'm wearing these glasses to keep my eyes from blowing out, sometimes my vision's got worse the past year, and it kind of gets blurry. Let's see. Mark Thomas says, I found a 41 Magnum Blackhawk at a local shop Friday. Wow. Too much money. Yeah, too much money. I found, I can't remember, maybe 2 years ago, right before COVID, a model 629, 357, not 629, 686, stainless steel, 1980s model with the spur on the hammer, the real thing that hits the primer. Never fired. Somebody probably just bought it and put it on a shelf and never fired it. They wanted $1,000 for it. When I look back at it, it had a 6-inch barrel. I wished I'd have bought that for $1,000 because it was a serial number. I looked up the serial number. It literally, whoever bought it never fired it. I told the guys, hey, if you'll sell it for $800, I'll buy it. I said, how about $900? Nope. I said, okay, that's too steep for me. So I walked out without it. When I look back on it, I should kick me in the butt, for not doing that. What are you asking for it? Let me see what Hobo's got to say here. Oh, okay. You're in Canada? I was thinking Hobo was in California. California. Well, you got a lot in common, Hobo, with some of the new friends I've met then. A lot of them are in Canada. Yeah. Okay. Matter of fact, Cottonwood Ranch, Canada. And actually, I think who else? I'm trying to think who else is in Canada. Probably quite a few people. I just don't remember their name offhand outside of her channel at this point. Where are you at, Stock Explorer? What state you in? Are you in Canada? Sometimes it's hard to remember when you talk to so many people or, zip around the web and get in these side chats. Mark Thomas, looking for Smith & Wesson revolvers with unfluted cylinders. Okay. You don't like that little flute on the side, that little concave area, I guess you're talking about. I love fluted cylinders on 45s and 357s. Some people like the solid, more but I do like the fluted. Yeah, I was thinking you were hobo. I didn't realize you were in Canada. Yeah, Canada's a lot. You're a lot definitely different when it comes to guns and a lot of things. But then they think some of our things are kind of odd, probably down here. Let me go back up here and just make sure I didn't miss any comments. See, I don't even have access to that pole right now. I guess when a stream ends, I'll be able to go to the front side and see the pole. Like I say, I'm new at the polling stuff. I was kind of surprised it popped up. I said, I'm not used to that. Let's see. Vanessa says the extra weight helps dampen the nervous system. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yep. That's why I do like the concave cutouts, flutes. I like the lighter, a little bit lighter weight. I also like the 629 where it doesn't have the full lug. Mine had like a half or 3/4 lug. I can't remember now. But you know what I'm talking about, Vanessa. I always liked that one. I miss that gun. Boy, do I miss it. That was one nice gun. I used to take it out when I first got it, first few months. I know it's weird. We're strange here in America. I'd take that gun out and I'd lay it down and sit there and just look at it for a few minutes from time to time. I'd look over and go, wow, man, that gun is beautiful. Just something about a revolver, especially stainless steel. I love them. They're just nice. And polymer guns, to me, they don't have looks. They just kind of like a tool. But that's my opinion on my humble opinion on that one. And I have a polymer too, by the way. Hobby says West Coast Canada, British. Let's see, British Columbia. I live on southeast. Oh wow, yeah. I need to get with you then, Hobo, and let you. There's a lot of. I know some people over on in the YouTube community now in Canada. Let you get in there and talk with them. I got your email. I may email you a few channels and do some things. And I am going to start back doing some promos. Let me go back and see. Hang on a minute here. I got to do something. Wait a minute. I got to do it on the front side. They hadn't rolled off. Bear with me a minute, everyone. I want to do something here. Let's see where I can find it. Okay. Hang on. I'll be right there. Okay. Pause. Oh, wow. I see the poll now. Don't know how many participate. 68% want to. Wow. Do you want to learn reloading? 68%, 32% says no. Okay. Interesting. This poll is really nice. Hang on, Hobo. I'm going to. Well, hold on a second. I just made you a moderator, Hobo. You want to check out channels of some people that I call out that's in Canada? There you go. Sometimes I'll give you guys a wrench, and that way you can kind of, right now, especially because I don't have a co-host to drop links, and I don't have Notbot set up yet at this point. And I'll give you a wrench temporary and let you go to some channels to help you out and network with some people. But I'm going to start dropping links occasionally, more so in these chats and promoting people. Let me see what's going on here. MCK. Bear with me. I am scrolling the thing, hoping I don't miss what you all say. Let's see, Mark Thomas. New Jersey fishing maniac is with us. Good evening, sir, or good afternoon. Hey, Curtis Long, how's it doing, my brother? MCK has joined us. Feel free to do the poll, guys. Let me see what side I'm on. I don't close the wrong side out. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do some more polls. Absolutely. I think it's kind of cool. Give me kind of a, even if only a few participate, at least I know a few, want to do something. My next poll will be, do you want to learn, do you want to watch Reloading Live? Probably on that one. I don't need those glasses. Sometimes I can't half read with them. My Uncle Hernick, hi, Idaho. Oh, Idaho Rogers is with us, USMC. Good to see you, Idaho. Hope you're doing well, you and Pamela. Let me get here on the. I'm going to close that out. Somebody else I want to. I'm on the front side, guys. Bear with me a second here. Oh, okay. I was looking at you, Tasha. I didn't know I had you a mod. Okay. I gave you one the other week, apparently. Okay. Let me close this out. That's what I was looking at. I was looking at art and adventure with Tasha. Yeah, doing pretty good, New Jersey. I'm doing better. I had some health issues you guys are aware of there for a while, and I still having some issues, but I'm better, a little bit better at times. Sometimes I kind of have a little. I fall back down again, and I get back up. I've had 3 epidurals in my spine, which I don't like them. It's not fun. Sometimes they kind of make me have spasms. But Zinc Master says cleaning lady gone, so I can come on. Oh, that's right. You got a cleaning lady. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that one time. MCK Andre. Oh, Andre D'Angelo is with us. Let me scroll up. Like I said, I was on the other side. I knew I'd missed somebody. Good to see you, Andre. Thank you for dropping by. Well, this is one of my few Sunday shows. I've never really, if you can call it a show, I'm just basically kind of having a chat with you all. I don't typically stream on Saturday and Sunday. I may do, and I'm planning on it, doing some tutorials and just, if nothing else, just a live stream, reloading and talking, at the same time. And I am going to not use this. This here mic is not designed from a distance. I'm buying a Sennheiser 660 shotgun mic, and I'm going to mount it on probably mount it on this, and I can actually raise it up to like where you don't see it, and I can actually walk the bench and talk to you all, and you will hear me. So I got to get that next. It's zero interest, like 6 months or a year. So Sennheiser 660, fantastic for tutorials, because it also goes on cameras too. You can, it's about a shotgun mic, about 8-10 inches long, and you can put a dead cat on it too. And I've did a lot of research on that Sennheiser. They supposedly good quality. When I get the Sennheiser, I'm going to do more bench videos and reloading tutorials. See what Zinc Master says here. Rebecca says her dad used to reload. Wow. I know Tasha had a dad that reloaded too. Was it her dad? I can't remember, but she told me one time. If you still hear me, Tasha, let me know where you learned to reload at, or who did it in your family. Zinc Masters Outdoors have no choice. Wife has heart issues, so I had to hire. Oh, okay. Got you. I was thinking there for a minute you were Bruce Wayne, the wealthy man in the castle with a house clean. No, I'm just kidding. I do miss Echo sometimes. Well, I miss the jokes. Sometimes he on the backside, Echo has cracked me up so bad I couldn't even start a stream. I've actually, some of you know this. I've come into the stream laughing and couldn't talk hardly. And I don't. Most of the time when he starts, I say, "Nope, don't say nothing. Let me go out and say hello." But he's always made me laugh it from time to time. I seen somebody else does that. Belt Loop 29. He makes me laugh sometimes. And it's strange. My first streaming experience was with Echo. He was talking, and I just jumped in there and said hello. Little did I know I was going to wind up streaming, though. You ought to do it a little, but yeah, he is, Curtis. Yeah. And I still got a mail call, guys, coming up. So check that out shortly. I got to go to my daughter's and I'll get that, do a video of that. And I won't say nothing now, but I'll call it, do a shout out and mail call here videos shortly. And I appreciate everything you did. I don't want to blow the mail call, so I'll keep quiet on that one. What you making today, if Rebecca? You still listening? What are you making today? You making more hats? She makes a lot of nice hats. She really and she can make. This lady she can make. I forget with how many hours, 3 or 4 or 5 different hats, like kind of like toboggans. I don't know what she calls them, but they're amazing. Send Andy a link. Okay, hang on. Invite. Hold on a second. All right. Coming up, Andy. Now, Andy's a big talker, guys. He's similar to me. When he gets talking, he talks. Tokis, I don't know how to pronounce that. Raquel, Tuquaz. Yeah, I remember the pot holder. Yeah, that's nice. My mother never made a pot holder, but if I had time, I'd go in there and show you. I got a bunch of Afghans she made. She would do the crocheting, like when I was a kid, I would see back then they'd make, what is it, doilies for end tables, and they would put starch in them and then put them on a table, like an end table or a coffee table. My mother and aunt made those. In my mother's last few years, she just constantly knitted and crocheted. She liked it. Yeah, it must be a Canadian word. Yeah, I don't never remember hearing that name. Next time I hear you live, I'll type in there and let you pronounce it for me. That way I can hear it, or I can Google it. That's what I'll do. I keep forgetting Google's here. But, I'm gonna do like I said that last stream. I'm gonna do more morning coffees, just kind of sporadic. Hopefully more often. Maybe every 2 days, if possible, and can't do a lot of night streaming. There's so many channels in my community. I don't like stepping on a bunch of toes. Sounds like took. Okay. Rebecca will tell me, or one of them will when I get in there. Then I'll learn how to pronounce it. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Oh. Hang on, let me think. Hey, morning, man. Hang on a minute, guys. He's got to get his sound. Hey, morning, man.
Good morning. How are you?
Guys, I'll send links for the panel, but don't, unless they ask, I'm not sending links to panel members or to side chat.
My sound okay?
Some people want to go on and some don't, and that's fine.
Is my sound okay? Hello?
No audio yet, Andy, at this point.
Oh, audio. It says I got audio. Oh,
Still
God.
Can't hear.
Hello?
Unless my sound's off. Hang on, let me.
Michael says my audio's good.
Hold on a minute.
Okay, not me. I'm
Andy
looking
is talking. I am. Sorry, Andy.
No big deal.
Stupid me, guys and gals. I'm sitting on here. Don't really need a panel. I wasn't going to have a panel member, so I didn't. And when I started to stream, I didn't plug my audio up. Go figure. Well, I was sitting there just talking. I seen your lips moving. How you doing, Andy?
So far, so good. Still having issues with my 9mm Ruger. I don't know what's going on. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, I mean, I found a few things loose. I took care of it and went to the range with my preloaded ammo. But again, it's that using that Winchester powder, which I thought it was all working fine, and I was still shooting shotgun patterns.
Mm.
So I've been loading up a bunch of other stuff with Tight Group, and now I'm waiting for to get a chance to go try that, because that'll probably be my last chance to go to the range. And having some other strange issues, reloading. It's crazy. I had this problem once before, and I never really looked into it. I have a few different cast bullets. I have a few plated bullets, and I have a few zinc bullets. The
Mm-hmm.
one lean mold was a 356 124 truncated cone, and it's tumble loop design. I'll be loading, and then all of a sudden, one bullet, like you go to seat it, and it goes all the way down the case by itself.
Mm.
And I take the bullet and get the bullet out, and I measure it, and it's small. I don't get it. And the only thing I can come up with is when I casted these truncated cones, I wasn't using the regular lead mix, most of them. And I was using, because I have access to a ton of used solder, and it's 6337, which is a higher tin content, which makes the bullet weigh less, but I think it also shrinks the bullet more when it casts.
Mm-hmm.
So, they did go through the sizes pretty easy when I did them. I remember that. So, so I'm thinking it's the diameter. I started measuring some, and to me, they're small, 355, 355.5. I think it's a little too small. I think that's why they're falling in the case. I took another Lee mold, which is the same weight, 124 grain, but the round nose also in the uh, uh, tumble groove design. And I started loading them,
Mm-hmm.
and every one of them loads fine. But when I measure them, those are 356, 356.5. Okay, and I weigh them, and they're coming out heavier. So I'm assuming that I'm going to dump all those truncated cones back into a pot, melt it down,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to take some of that lead to work and put it on the tester and find out if it's the 6337 solder, or if it's some other problem.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I'm waiting to get that back out to the range with Tight Group instead of that Winchester powder, and just trying to figure out if the gun just doesn't like the Winchester powder. But I swear I loaded a bunch of them with Winchester powder,
Mm-hmm.
and they were shooting fine. So I don't know what's going on, because I found first I took the rifle totally apart, every screw, every nut, everything apart for a solid good cleaning. And when I took the barrel off, because it's the PC carbine which separates, the barrel comes apart.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of came apart real easy. There was like no tension. So I was like, okay. So I put it back in, and they have a barrel adjusting nut on that, which it clicks into position, has clicks to tighten it up. So I put
Right.
it back together, and it was like 6 clicks tighter. Right, is what it wound up being. And then I also found that the forearm was loose, the screw was loose.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tried to tighten it, it wouldn't tighten, and it wouldn't come out.
Mm.
I said, that's weird. So I got the screw out, and the screw itself has got a section that's all stripped, and I can't figure that out, because I torque it with a torque wrench. I don't, you know,
Right.
I don't gorilla the damn thing. So I called Ruger on that, and they said, yeah, they've had a few people okay, in a certain serial number range, which mine was in, there seemed to be something wrong with the bolt, and so they sent me new ones, and I put it all back together, and I went to the range, and it shot better, but it still wasn't right. It was still, I mean, the thing was giving me 1.25 inch groups at 50 yards, and now I'm getting 2.5 to 3 inch groups at 50 yards. So I can't figure out what's going on with it, and so I was kind of out of bullets, so I'm reloading them anyway, and then loaded up
Right.
like 50 each with tight group. I'm gonna go waiting for the weather to give me a chance. I don't want to go out there when it's 40 degrees. So, and for the next couple of weeks, we're gonna be like that. So we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Mike Pierce, for showing up. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for being here. Vanessa, are you still on here? Throw Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, and Cottonwood Ranch. Throw their links out if you're here for me, if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not on Andy channel, so I can't find Walter Bunning's new channel to put that link out.
Yeah, he goes by that new name, at Hispanic Bandit.
Well,
Bandit.
yeah, but that's not what the word means.
Oh,
You got to put the word into online and see what it means.
I thought it was an Italian word when I first seen it. I didn't realize
You
it
know,
was.
it's
You said it was Spanish?
yeah,
I'll look that up, what it means, when I get time.
Bijo, yeah.
Bijo?
Just type his
Bijo?
name into Google and you'll come up with the meaning of the name.
Oh, boy.
Viejo. It said Viejo is how it's pronounced, I think.
Viejo? Yeah, yeah. Actually, I think back him saying it. Sounds like Viejo. Viejo.
If you look for the translation from Spanish to English, it's where is it?
Means old man, I believe. Curtis
Yeah,
Long said.
old man or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Noun, elderly man, old man.
Hey, take it easy on us here now.
I don't know if that's what he's meaning by it, because it's also, like you said, it's the name of some Spanish warrior or something.
Yeah, I thought some Spanish, Mexican bandit. What I thought it was initially.
There is something there with that too, but I think it's more old man.
Okay. Well, apparently, I don't think Vanessa's with us. Are you with us, Tasha? If you are, can you type and let me know? I know I got a few mods out there.
Yeah,
Truly.
I just can't. Well, I don't want to. Let's see. Maybe I can do it this
There
way.
you go, Hobo. Hobo, would you mind, Hobo, dropping Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, and the Cottonwood Ranch links? I'd appreciate it. If it's too much trouble, don't worry about it. I don't like to put stuff on you all. I'm going to actually get Nightbot, and I did have Nightbot, but I didn't set it up right. Nightbot, all I got to do is say type reload, and people can come into the channel and type a word, and it'll drop their link automatically.
Thanks, Hobbies, for posting Walter's link. People were asking before.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually, I think I commented on one of his streams the other night. I said, he's got to build his subs back up.
Well, he's back on Rumble, and he's doing everything. He does a quick thing he does a full video, then he cuts out what he wants for YouTube, and then puts the rest up on. It's crazy that we have to do that.
MCK's gonna cut out and take him a nap. I got to get I got my truck packed up. I'm gonna be heading out shortly too. Wish I could take a nap. I'm tempted to just go there tomorrow and hang out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening on YouTube. It's just shocking. There's another guy I know from UK. He mentioned the big T word, he says, and they took his channel down over in Europe. I mean, just for mention, I mean, it's, if you get on here and spread rumors like, so-and-so ain't real, I can understand it, if you're spreading lies. But if you spread what's out in the media, I don't think they should be banning you. You know,
Yeah,
that's
they don't want anything political.
nope.
Okay, which is okay. That's actually in a way a good stance because then they're
Hmm.
taking a side by anything political. But
Yeah.
but they're still doing things that you know in general we don't agree with. I mean, I won't get into it, but you got some of those big channels out there and the guys out there shooting
Hmm.
guns. Okay, I mean, at all kinds of crazy things. This is some guy. I I can't think of his handle right now. I got to look it up. I stumbled on him. He gets all these strange, hard to find, rare, or hard to get, I should say, guns, fully automatic stuff and whatnot. And he's in the USA,
Wow.
and he's shooting at oxygen bottles, and he's shooting at
Hmm.
propane tanks
Wow.
and stuff. And that's okay. So I don't know.
Hmm. You talking about propane tanks with propane in them, in it,
Yeah,
right?
full
Wow.
tanks.
Wow.
Just to show you what happens when they get hit with a bullet. I don't know.
Uh, See you later, MCK. Have a good evening.
Take care, MCK.
Is that cigarette backwards, Mr. Burgos? Ask you.
No, I got it right. I just you're looking at that end. I got the other end that goes in my mouth.
D37's heading out too. Have a good one, brother. He's leaving us. And I can't stay long on here myself. I know 3 o'clock, who's it? Georgia Trapping, he got alive. And I may miss his today. I'm going to get my car here, probably head out about 2 o'clock. I'm going out to spend one more night at my daughter's. She's actually moving, which, oh, I won't go into that one, but she's getting a camper.
Hey,
Hey, good
Ocean.
morning.
Good morning, Ocean.
Morning.
You look cold in that video with CW. You look cold.
Good morning, Ocean. Thanks for dropping by, man. Good to see you. I actually tried. Oh, I tried dropping my guns on AR 1776 and found out another guy on YouTube had AR 1776. He had the AR in lowercase, so I just threw the gun back on there, and I could use a Z, but I don't
If
know what I'm gonna do.
For those that don't know, today is CW's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, CW!
He's not on anything, but in case any of you guys are texting him and whatnot, today's his birthday.
Thank you so much, Hobo. I really appreciate it. I didn't mean to try to put you to work. When
The
you come in
ranch
here.
channel. Okay, let me get that on here.
Yeah, she's got up in Canada. She's a very nice lady.
Yeah, I gotta switch. I gotta go on my main channel. I don't use this channel, so I don't have most everybody's stuff on it.
She's got dogs, horses, pigs. Nice place.
Ocean, you were at his house yesterday and you don't remember, didn't know it was his birthday. Come on.
I don't keep. Believe it or not, guys, I don't. The only birthday I know in my family is my daughter's. I don't know my grandkids. I don't know my father's. I don't know my mother. I know it's bad. I just don't remember. Think about birthdays.
No, I only know because we were on the phone chatting with each other and about his new. He got a new mold for his birthday, and so I wished him a happy birthday. He says, "No, it's not till Sunday."
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, appreciate it a lot, Hobo. You doing that? Apparently, I guess Vanessa come in, said hello, and left. And Tasha probably is not with me, or she would
Take
have
care,
done it.
Curtis.
Have a good one, Curtis.
Yeah, I don't have much time on here. I just wanted to come on for a little bit. He said it was going to be a short chat, so.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Always good to see you, Andy.
So I backed off buying the Lee Pro 6000,
Mm-hmm.
the new press. I decided I don't need it. I really don't need it. And it's like,
Right.
okay, yeah. Then what do if I start using that instead of the other stuff? What do I do with all the other stuff? The other stuff is set up for. I have the Pro 1000, which I do, believe it or not, 223 on, but I bring the brass there prepped already. So I'm just dropping a bullet, seating, and crimping. And on the Breech Lock Pro, which is 4-station press, I do 9mm and 380 on. Everything else I do on, believe it or not, I became a big fan of that Lyman American 8 because I'm done with powder drops. I can't drop. Let's put it, Winchester WSH. That's the powder I use because it's an all-ball powder. I have to figure out my own load. So let's start with that. I can't drop that out of anything that I own, and I have 7 different powder drops. Will not drop consistent. Okay, so I'm having the same issue with tight group. And I was loading 9mm tight group on my Breech Lock Pro, and I was using the drum powder measure, and it doesn't drop consistent. Okay, and I have also the disc one. It doesn't drop consistent with tight group either. Okay, I'll drop 3.8. It'll drop 3.7. It'll drop 3.9. Not with tight group. You can't have that kind of a swing.
What kind of powder is tight group?
It's
is it ball or flat?
You know what? I don't get into specifically if it's ball or what.
Just wondering.
The Winchester, they call it a ball powder, but it's a flat looking flake, but they call it a ball powder.
Spherical, I think they call it.
You know, that's Varget and stuff, you know, but
I
drop that more accurate than I do anything else. Okay. Yeah. So I've been weighing out each, round on my Franklin IntelliDropper or the Lyman unit, and I'm, at least they're consistent weights. Even on the AP, the Lee 8 Breech Lock Pro, I put the powder through dye up on it and the funnel in it, and I'm dropping each of my 380s by hand. But every time I pull a handle, another bullet comes out. So I'm fine with manually dropping the powder. I'm getting like 80 an hour, which is okay. I'm in no rush. And it's just none of these powder measures that I have seem to want to drop powder accurately, period. I mean, I have the RCBS all those mechanical ones. I have the Lyman. I have the Frankfurt. I have the Lee drum, the two different ones. The ones that are more pro than the other. None of them will drop this powder accurately. It varies way too much.
Have you all seen MacMan's V4 he got?
Yeah, that scale is crazy. That's like $2,000 worth of scale.
I'm gonna get that scale. I found that scale brand new for $550. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, but that's just the scale. You didn't get all the powder stuff for it.
I'm gonna buy that extra at a later date.
Yeah, I know. But it brings you up to like $1,400.
Yeah.
I don't need that scale. You know what? There's been all these crazy conversations about the scales with more than one decimal point. Okay. I played with that. I took out 3 small digital scales I have. The cheap one that we all have. A brand, 2 other brands. One I paid $80 for, one paid $150 for. And they all have 2 digits. Actually, one has 3 digits after the 0. And they all weigh the same. And if you watch the scale, if it goes to 0.06, in a second or two, it'll go to 0.1.
I like the fact that I'm not really worried about that part necessarily. I like the fact that it's got a 5-year warranty. So anybody wants to buy the RCBS 1500 from me, it's almost brand new. I may sell it on High Boys Forum. That's 76highboy.com. I may end up posting it there.
You don't like that?
I'd rather have the lab grade scale, personally.
Oh, I don't know that it's Elliot. If you're going to get into real precision stuff, where you're going to start,
I am.
uh, you know, working on your case necks and all that crazy stuff, then I can understand spending the money for that because you're trying to each load to be weighed exactly the same. I can
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
that, but if you're not going to get into that real level of precision reloading, it's a waste of money.
I agree. Yeah.
You know,
I
I mean,
am. I
I'm
did.
dropping. Sorry.
I did have a precision rifle. I sold it. I'm gonna buy another one down the
Okay.
road, and so yeah, I'm gonna. I already got the bushing system. I use a mandrel. I need a neck turner from 21st Century
All right.
reloading. But go ahead.
But what distance are you going to be shooting this at?
400 yards range here in
I'll
Georgia.
tell you what. Okay, my hand
I
load 3006, where I do
think.
nothing to, I'll go up against you at 400 yards with it. Okay, I'm
Hey,
just trying to say, you
I
know.
I know this stuff is not necessary. I realize that, but I like to do it like Mac. I'm like Mac Man. I like to.
No,
I
I
was.
understand. I mean, it just
Yeah.
really depends on what you're trying to accomplish.
Hmm. At one
You know.
time, I would kind of laugh at neck turning, but I see why Mac does it. He wants everything exact, And
Hey, Uncle John. Yeah,
hey, good to see you, Uncle John.
I understand, but I don't know how much of a real difference it's going to make.
Right.
You know, I mean, it just like I said, I don't
I
weigh
don't
out
either.
my bullets. I don't do. I'll buy a box of spear bullets, load up my 3006 with a known load that I've worked up years and years ago, and I'll go out there and at 100 yards, it's sub half inch.
Hmm.
So I mean, how much more do you need that than that? I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm if you get 1 inch at 400 yards, how much better do you need?
Who was it I seen? Oh, Elster. I was watching Elster the other day. He bought a Krager barrel.
Yeah,
Put it on. Echo wants to do it. A pre-filled chamber, already made at the factory. Put it on his Ruger Precision, and he's shooting .4 MOA just with
yeah,
that barrel upgrade.
yeah.
Echo was going to actually send his out to Kenny, Eagle Eye, to on the lathe. When now Krager, you just order the thing, set your own headspace, or go get a gunsmith, and boom, you got a fantastic, accurate rifle.
Oh
But you
yeah,
got to upgrade it though
yeah.
naturally.
No, I know. I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to
Hmm.
make other people who might be thinking of things. How much of that shooting are you really going to do? In other words, you're going to go to the range with 20 bullets and call it a day, or you
Hmm.
go in there and you're going to shoot 100 rounds at that 40-yard target, 400-yard target, and say, "Damn, look at that." You know, uh, that's all fine and dandy. Okay, if you're not going to get involved in a contest or however you want to call it,
I agree.
uh, if you're going to
Hmm.
want to get into a contest, that's a whole nother world. But
I
you
agree.
got to remember, you're going up a bunch of guys that have put thousands and thousands of dollars into their rifle to get it that accurate. So I don't know if that's your plan.
Yeah, I know it's not for everyone. I'm just OCD like that. I tend to want
No, I
perfection.
understand.
So.
I just wanted people to hear the
Hmm.
conversation to decide. I mean, what you want to do. I mean,
Oh yeah, you're good.
it's more of a competition thing for you, then by all means invest your money in it. It's your hobby. If you're not going to utilize it as a competition thing and you're going to go out a couple of times a year to shoot 20 rounds
Yeah,
and
you
say,
don't need
look
it.
at that, I don't know that it's worth it at least to me, it's
It's
not
not.
worth
It's not. I agree. Most people wouldn't need to do all that. And I can reload fairly good precision with what I got now.
it. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
The only thing, if you wanted to take it the step further, would be the neck tuning will give you a little bit more and weighing the
Hmm.
bullets and separating them. But see, that's the funny part. Each bullet, if it weighs a grain more or less, I'm just throwing a number, your powder charge has to be compensated as well, or it's not going to be right either. So
Yeah, I agree, Michael. I may not see a difference, but I'm going to buy more gear. I'm going to buy a new
yeah,
scale.
that's
I'm going to
great.
get a
That's
neck
good.
turner. Yeah,
That
in
there's
time.
nothing wrong with that. I'm not arguing with
Mhm.
the point. I'm just saying it just it's to
Yeah.
each what they want. It's just I've seen people go down a rabbit hole and then they turn around and look. Well, I spent way too much money on that stuff and I don't do it enough. So
Hey, Tasha, can you do me a favor? Would you drop Janet Homestead link so so I can check her channel out if you're not busy? I sure would appreciate it. I don't have not. Eventually I'm gonna get Notbot back in here, and there's a guy over UK gonna help me get it back on. Hang on a
so
minute.
I just we all have different ways of shooting. Again, when I was younger and I was doing competition shooting pistol wise,
Okay.
okay, and we're talking all one-handed shooting, okay, no rest, no nothing, okay. I mean, it's one-handed shooting, and to me, I shot the tri-state area for several years, and there were about 1,500 people shooting. And it took me 2 years to get into the top 100. And the gun I'm using is a 22, and it's made by Hamley, and it's used by the Olympic shooters. And it took me a long time to get the accuracy. Again, you're buying store-bought ammo. You're not buying something. Not something you make. And the gun is capable uh, at what is it? 50 feet. That's the shooting contest. Okay, 50 feet. The gun, if you locked it in a vise and pulled the trigger 10 times, you'll have one hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's the gun. And you got to be using the high end match ammos. I was fairly lucky. It's a 900 point match, and I was shooting 850 and above.
Right.
Okay, and I was only ranked like 80 out of the top 100. So you got to think about how many people shoot that much better than you. But the point is I followed through with it, and it's a $2,000 pistol for a
Mm-hmm.
22. The grip is molded and fit to your hand.
Right.
Uh, that's an extra like $1,000 to have that done. And then so it becomes a $3,000 gun. And the match ammo back in the late 70s, early 80s was $50 for 50 rounds of 22.
Wow.
Okay, to shoot that level. And I wasn't the only guy shooting that ammo, and I wasn't the only guy shooting those high-end pistols.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I ranked, for about 2 more years running, I ranked within the top 100, and I had a blast with it. But I sit back and I look at it and I say, well, I enjoyed the money I spent, but I definitely was involved in competition. We had 6 matches a year that I had to attend to. And at the end of the year, the rank in the top 100 is quite a bit to do.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guys, gals, we got a troll in here. I will block him in my channel after the stream ends.
I
Mr.
don't,
Burgles. Mr. Burgles is, I think, a troll. So
I
he
don't
went on.
have.
He went on a friend of mine's channel before. So we got him blocked right now. But
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna wind this down here, Andy.
Yeah.
Here shortly.
No,
In a
like I said,
minute or
there's
two.
only a little bit to come on. We'll
Yeah,
just
good
sit there
having you,
alone,
man.
change the
Great.
topic, talk guns, whatever.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on. Absolutely. I'm gonna do a shout out on the side chat like I used to, just to get everyone. We had a few new friends in here today. Zinc Master here on the panels with us. Reloader 762 is with us. 351 Cleveland joined us. Good to see you guys. Cottonwood Ranch was in here this morning. Check her out. She's a good lady. Nice lady. Cranky Cletus was with us. John Paul. Hope you're doing good, John Paul. He's a new one. He's a good guy. D37 joined us. Good to see you, D-Dub. I just usually call him D-Dub. Who else is with us? Drunken Barbecue Chef. Good to see you. Sorry I didn't get you called out earlier, but I appreciate you being here if you're still listening. GGW Outdoors is with us. Stock Explorer. She's a nice lady, Nora. She does little coffee chats sometime in the morning. Mark Thomas joined us. Who else here? GGW Outdoors. I think I called Zinc Master. He's here. Stock Explorer. Who else? Vanessa Kitty was with us earlier. She's a good mod. She's been with me a long time. Actually, since I started streaming. Got Bobby Barlow with us. Good to see you, Bobby, if you're still listening. Broke Loader 2 joined us. Good to see you, Broke Loader. Hope you're having a good day. Mark Thomas. Great to see you again, Mark. Who else we got here? Michael Hurtnick. Good to see you, Michael. I'm humbled. You guys always seem to show up, and I appreciate it a lot. We really wouldn't even have a stream at all if nobody showed up, so I do appreciate you. You mean a lot to me. All of you. T-Dubs, Ink Master, Mark Tom. Rebecca Touched by Yarn. She is a very nice lady. She makes those hats. I call them hats. Check her out. Art and Adventure with Tasha. Check her out. She has a truck stop at night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's just kind of adult theme, but it's good. They just sit around and talk and drink coffee. She's a new friend. Who else here? Bear with me a minute, guys. PA Reloader. Good to see you again, PA. It's been a while. Stock Explorer Nora, I call. Ram 4x4. Good to see you, Ram. Hobbies Hobo. I think I about got it, but let me keep scrolling to make sure. I hate leaving someone out. MCK, he joined us. Hope you're having a good one. New Jersey Fishing Maniac joined us today. Idaho Rogers, USMC. Curtis Long. Let's not forget Curtis. I'm hoping to get him on the show soon. We're going to do a show, me and him and Echo eventually again. He was on Echoes originally one time. I think it was an interview. Who else here? MCK. New Jersey Fishing Maniac, I called. Michael Hurtnick. I think I about got it here. Oh, GW is a new one. GWT 181. Sorry, I forgot. Didn't see you earlier. If you're still listening, I apologize. Sometimes we get to talking, we overlook people, but we surely didn't mean to you. Let me highlight you there. I have to come over and check your channel out. I'd probably sub to you, but hadn't watched your content yet. But I will. He was with us earlier. That's right. Yeah, when I was before I forgot to plug my thing up. I have a lot of hook up here, guys. I have this audio interface, audio processor. I mean, it just goes on and on before I start a stream. Who else is with us? Curtis Long, Rebecca Touched by Yarn, I called. Mike Pierce has joined us. Appreciate you coming in, Mike Pierce. And Mark Thomas, Mike Pierce, MCK. Let me speed this up a little bit. Uncle John, can't forget Uncle John. He's always with me typically. Reloader 762, Ronnie, appreciate you coming in. Chris Winsett, appreciate you coming in, Chris. If you're still listening, thank you a lot, man. It means a lot to me. Broke Loader 2, and that is it, guys and gals. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming on the panel, Andy.
You're welcome, sir. Glad to be here.
You want to plug anything before we go?
No, like I said, just mentioning to anybody that's in contact with CW, today is his birthday.
Okay. Yeah, I may go on High Boy Forum. Any of you guys and gals out there interested in firearms reloading, check out 76 highboy.com and join up over there. And there's a lot of like-minded people over there in the reloading community. It's a clean, it's one of the clean forums on probably the entire internet. So you don't go over there cussing and carrying on, acting crazy. So it's a good forum. But check it out. Thanks for being on, Andy. Thank you all in the side chat. And we're going to catch you on the flip side.
Everybody have a great day.
See you on the next one, and God bless. Take it easy, Uncle John. Have a good day, brother.